All right, this is A to Z decodes, you know, meaning the alphabet, letters are numbers, A to Z, 26 letters, right? But A to Z, local, Arizona breakdowns, decodes, whatever you want to call them. And this is what I have for y'all. Thank you to anybody who is viewing this at the moment or later, or well, if you're viewing it now, it's now, right? So the Broncos traded pass rusher Baron Browning to the Arizona Cardinals in exchange for sixth round pick. And you see the date on the article there. We get November 4th on the article. And let's play this. This popped up when I was searching for footage on, this trade.
All right, so the Cardinals made a move. It might not be a move we all love, but we did address a position of need. We all wanted an edge, and we got an edge. Baron Browning is the guy. We traded Denver a sixth-round draft pick, and we got him in return. So it is what it is. I mean, he has 0 sacks on the season in 5 games. He has 76 total pressures through his whole career with a 12.4 pass rush win rate. There's some potential here. He's still young. Monty Ossenfort, I'm going to trust your vision here because, I just don't really see it. I feel like there were better viable options. But, I'd be lying if I said the talent wasn't there. Like, there's definitely some flashes on tape if you go ahead and turn it on. Transition from off-ball linebacker, he's been pretty solid, just came off IR. So it's a pretty interesting move, and we really didn't give up that much. So the 6th-round draft pick, not really worried about that. Like, that is literally a throwaway pick. If he can come in here and give us some production, not going to complain. A 6th-round draft pick is literally a miss off the rip. Like, it's very...
All right, that's good for now.
All right.
And, here is the new member of the Arizona Cardinals. And this is why, okay? With underrated rotational edge rusher Dennis Gardeck suffering a season-ending knee injury 2 weeks ago, the Cardinals had a need on the outside. Dante Stills currently leads the Cards with 3.5 sacks. That's not that good. Okay, and notice here the 42 on the jersey right there. And Arizona equals 42 in the code in reverse reduction. All right. I've seen them with other numbers as well, as we will see as we go forward here. But 42, huge with Arizona, right? And you see right there, that's why Arizona equals 42. Notice the birthday, August 9th, right there, of 94. He was born, but August 9th, right? 8-9. Okay. I don't know. I guess I just wanted you to see his birthday there. I think I have something coming up for that. But look at a trade equals 87 in reverse. All right. And 87 days after his birthday. Oh, that's why I had his birthday there. August 9th. So look, 87 days after Gardeck's birthday, this goes down. They acquire Baron Browning and trade equals 87. Okay, so what are the odds? What are the odds of that? Right, you see Gardeck with the August 9 birthday. 87 days later, this trade hits, and then trade hits 87. The Cardinals again acquired edge rusher Baron Browning from the Denver Broncos in exchange for a 6th-round pick. NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero reported on Monday Per sources informed of the deal, the teams later announced the trade. And look at Kyler Murray's got the 8-7 birthday. Check that out. So Kyler Murray, Dennis Gardeck has the birthday 2 days after Kyler Murray. But that's amazing, right? Trade equals 87, 87 days after the 8-9 birthday. And then Kyler Murray's birthday is 8-7, right? Yeah, and you see Gardeck with the 42 reminds me of Pat Tillman, right? Arizona State Sun Devils and Arizona Cardinals. And he kind of has the hair. Notice the 42, right? Right there on the bottom, right? Look at Tillman for the Sun Devils in college and no longer with us, RIP, right? That's a whole nother story, right? It's off to war and then he died. That was a big story. But notice how they look very similar and they both got that 42. Tillman put the 40 on with the Cardinals, it looks like there. And you see Gardeck's got the 45 up there. Okay. And again, remember Arizona equals 42. And check it out. Today and every day, we honor the life and legacy of Pat Tillman. Notice, look, today is November 6th. So today is his birthday. And notice he died 4/22, like 42. Okay? What's up with that? And he looks like this guy. Maybe it's all in the family once again with this story. And we'll look up Pat Tillman right now. But look at that birthday. And what are the odds that today's going to be Tillman's birthday? He was born in 76. I think I heard that guy in the video say something about 76. That this is amazing. Look at dead in 2004 and it's the year 2024 now, right? 20 years and some change later. What are the odds? And then today's Tillman's birthday and he looks just like Gardeck. And supposedly this move made because this guy suffered a season-ending knee injury 2 weeks ago, right? And then Kyler Murray, the 8-7 birthday, 87 days after Gardeck's birthday. This trade, when trade equals 87. And let's pull up Pat Tillman real quick. How did Pat Tillman die? Talk to me, Google. Look, an investigation by the U.S. Army Criminal Investigation Division concluded that Tillman and the Afghan militia soldier were killed by friendly fire when one part of his platoon fired upon the other in confusion after nearby gunfire was mistakenly believed to be from enemy combatants. Patrick Daniel Tillman Jr. And let me read this over here. Who left his sports career and enlisted in the United States Army in May 2022, the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, right? And I can't get over that today is the birthday, right? Today and one day after the selection. He died at age 27. That's unfortunate. And I mean, even when you look at 2004 backwards, you get that 42 to go with April 22nd on the death date, 4/22. Like 42, right? And then he looks like this Gardeck guy. If you look at the bottom, it's like almost identical, man. I know there's helmets involved, but look at that, for real. Okay. And again, right there, you see the birthday and the death date. None of it is a coincidence, okay? Anytime you see Arizona, you'll see like 105, 15, 42, 84, 48, and that's just how it is, right? Okay, so back to Browning. Browning became a trade candidate after falling out of the rotation in Denver. He missed 4 games this season after suffering a knee injury in week 2. Look at that. You get the 4 and the 2. Look, y'all. We just I just showed you the 4 and the 2 and Arizona equals 42. Right? I mean, for real? Missed 4 games this season after suffering a knee injury in week 2. 42. And found himself buried down the depth chart after the return. He's generated 2 total sacks in the past 3 weeks. The move frees up more snaps for rookie Jonah Ellis behind Nick Bonito and Jonathan Cooper. And notice how his name's Browning, but look at the colors. The Broncos, they got that orange, just like the Cleveland Browns have that orange, right? Interesting. And Brown B, Broncos B, and kind of similar, right? So that's interesting. And check it out. I mean, for real. Arizona's upcoming birthday, Valentine's Day, February 14th, the 45th day of the year, and Baron Browning, a pass rusher. Pass rusher equals 45. Denver Broncos equals 197. Okay? And the 45th prime number is 197. All right? That's definitely not a coincidence. Look, I mean, for real. And let me show you the title again of the article. See? Pass rusher Baron Browning to the Cardinals in exchange for a 6th round pick.
All right.
Okay? All right. And I'm not sure of the year. I might want to pull that article up real quick. Let's pull. Let me see who did the story. Oh, great. It doesn't tell me here. Let me just copy that. You get an exclusive behind the scenes look on how I put the slides together. So let me see what article pops up when I paste that on a new tab over here. Let's see. It should pull right up. Let's see. All right, there it is right there. Bam, I found it. So let's see if we get a year with the. Does it just say a 6th round? And the Cardinals won 3 straight to take over the division lead, by the way. So they're at 54. So that's that 45 reversed. Pass rusher 45. The next birthday for Arizona, the 45th day of the year. It just says a 6th round pick. It doesn't say what year. And I'm just scrolling down to see if it's going to tell me down here. I'm not seeing the year. Maybe it's up the upcoming year. I'm not sure, but I'm not seeing it in there. So let's go back over here and let me put this back in presenter view and let me full screen it. All right. And again, thank you for tuning in to A to Z Arizona Decodes. And you see it again right there, pass rusher. That's the reduction cipher. Okay? Reduced at J and beyond. The double digits, J's the 10th letter. 1 plus 0 is 1. You just do that to reduce it, okay? And there you see right there, winning three straight games to take over the division lead, thrust the 5-4 Cards from sellers to buyers at the deadline. And you see 54 is that 45 reversed. What else with underrated? Oh, okay, so they're just letting us know. And remember, the Cardinals had back in the day another Dennis coach, right? But it was a coach, Dennis Green. So look, Dennis Gardeck. Everything is ran on the language is where it starts, and then you factor in the numbers, and there's numeric values to these letters. It's a code without a doubt, okay? And check it out, right? Here's Baron Browning. Okay, Monday, this trade goes down the 309th day of the year. Like that's like 39. Arizona equals 39. The trade goes down on a 39 date numerology, y'all. 11/4/24. Again, what are the odds of that? Okay, and you see right there, Broncos trading pass rusher Baron Browning to the Cardinals in exchange for a 6th-round pick. Okay, and it was 11/4, like 14. NFL equals 14. We just had a selection go down, right? US equals 14/14 for United States, right? Pass rusher equals 144, like 14. And again, the date of the trade, 114, all like 14. And remember, Rich Homie Quan died opening season, or the first day opening game of the NFL season. His birthday is the 4th day of the 10th month, or 10/4, like 14. And he died, it was September 5th, the opening day for the NFL season, 9/5. Halloween equals 95. And again, you see the orange here, like pumpkin. I just had to throw that in there. And even with the Cleveland Browns, a lot of Cleveland Brown stories too. Um, and we had the death of Jim Donovan, like a commentator for the Browns as well. Anyways, you see the 14s, and even Denver Broncos and NFL all equal 32. And I mean, for real, Jonathan Gannon, I pulled this from a prior breakdown. I think this was the one against the Packers, but nonetheless, the coach for the Cardinals, look at his birthday. The first day of the first month and the 4th day, January 4th, 1/4. Notice how he's 41 years old, and Arizona's birthday is celebrated on the 14th of February, Valentine's Day. So you get 14, 14, 41, 14, 14, 14, 144, 11/4, and all of it on a 14 date numerology. I mean, that's a lot, right? Okay, Baron Browning, linebacker, trade alert. And I mentioned this earlier, Brown, we just had, like I stated, Jim Donovan dying, connected with the Browns, like a commentator guy in the booth, right? And you see Browning, and then you had that Browns story. And it's, like I said, it's interesting because Browns and Broncos both have orange. right? And of course, Barron Browning, Donald Trump's his son's name is Barron. And remember the article uh, and this trade one day before the selection. Okay? This is what I mean by it's all about the language. And remember celebrities, how every now and then they'll change their names, or they'll have like 7 or 8 names. They'll come up with their own name, change their name. This is why, because, you want to have a name connected with something positive, probably. But he gets traded, and maybe it's a come up. I mean, the Cardinals won 3 straight. I don't know. But you just add one more R, and then you get Trump's son's first name. Okay, it's not a coincidence. This goes down one day before his father wins the presidency. Okay? And look at Barron Browning. His birthday is 5 days after Arizona's. I, I just caught that on the fly. Arizona with the February 14 birthday. Browning, February 19. Well, February 19 upcoming is the 50th day of the year. Donald equals 50. Okay? And his name, just like Trump's son, with one more R. Politics and BS equal 50 as well. Right? Okay? And it's a 15-week, 3-day span from this trade to Browning's upcoming birthday. Remember, we ran Gardeck's birthday earlier, 87 days after Gardeck's birthday, and trade equaled 87. Kyler Murray's birthday, 8/7, 2 days before Gardeck. Well, for real, this guy's birthday, the 300 leaving 315 days in the year, and then a 15-week, 3-day span from the trade to his upcoming birthday, including the start and end date. So 153 315. All right. Maybe I'll play
All
the
right,
footage I didn't
so
play
the
earlier.
Cardinals,
So
I can't guarantee anything. He's not somebody that is insanely durable, but at the same time, I'm wishing for his success because we need production. He has 9.5 sacks on the season, I believe. Like
that's interesting because opening day and Rich Homie Kwan's birthday, 9/5.
I said. So he's definitely capable, but I just don't know how it's going to fit. He's definitely the team's best pass rusher as of now, so that is 100% okay with me. But I'm hoping this isn't the only move that is made. But we'll
I'm
find
hoping
out
it's
in due
not
time. But
either.
the move is solid. It is the best pass rusher on our team now. Hopefully he stays healthy. Hopefully he gives us good production. And
Yeah.
hopefully we can contend, man. I am excited. I'm not the biggest fan of the trade, but I also don't hate it. For the value
Well, you
that we
can't
gave
hate it because you don't got nothing.
up, it is a pretty solid move, and I will absolutely take that, man. And according to this report, the Cardinals did pursue multiple pass rushers, including Azeez Ojulari, but they landed Barron Browning, one of the few players Denver was willing to actually trade per Ari. So at the end of the day, man, it's the end of the day, and the day is gonna end. But with that being said, that is gonna wrap up today's video, man. Let me know how you
Right.
guys feel about this
That guy did
trade.
a
All
pretty
right.
decent job there. Okay, so Barron Browning, like Barron Trump, and this all goes. You even get the 31 back there, and Donald equals 31. I didn't find anything with this guy's number. I didn't want to stretch, but I didn't find anything we could use with his number. All right, so A to Z decodes, local Arizona. I don't know why it freezes like that when I try to. It won't go back. The keyboard is worth.
All right.
There we go. It's like, dang, I gotta smash the keyboard. So yeah, just a quick little trade breakdown. I mean, look at that, man. Wow. All right. Easy money. It doesn't matter what the trending story is. You know, RIP Pat Tillman, his birthday today, right? And, you know, just over 20 years, um, just over 20 years ago, well, over 20 and a half years ago, roughly, the death of Pat Tillman, right? And look at it again, looks very similar with the 42 and then the long hair. And I mean, this hitting right before his birthday, there may be something there. Hold on, hold on. Let's look at their names real quick. Let's look at their names real quick. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Dennis Gardeck and Pat Tillman's middle name is Daniel. That's interesting. That's interesting. You get Daniel and you get Dennis, and that's it. Even goes with D. Donald, right? Daniel, Dennis, Donald, Patrick Daniel Tillman Jr. Let's look at Gardeck. No middle name for Gardeck. Right here, Gardeck is 30 years old. Um, I see that right there. Right. So look, that's interesting because he wears that 45 and they show him with the 42. Remember, Arizona's birthday is the 45th day of the year and pass rusher equaled 45. Remember? I almost forgot that. Okay. And remember Dennis Green. You get the DG. Dennis Green Cardinals. Remember? And we let him off the hook. Remember that? And we let him off the hook. Y'all go search Dennis Green and we let him off the hook. Legendary. All right. So I appreciate y'all. Again, this is A to Z decodes Arizona, right? Okay. Broncos trading and it's done supposedly. Trading pass rusher Baron Browning to the Cardinals in exchange for the 6th round pick. I didn't find anything when I was messing around with the 6th round pick. I didn't nothing really worthy to put in the breakdown. So I appreciate everybody. Again, A to Z decodes Arizona. Until next time.